So today's topic is Vedanta philosophy. Uh, Vedanta is a Sanskrit word which means the end of knowledge. Uh, Vedanta philosophy is drawn from the Vedic literature. Vedic literature are the ancient Indian writings, many books that cover all kind of knowledge. And one book is called Vedanta Sutra, which is sutra means aphorism, short condensed statement talking, in this case, the Vedanta Sutra talks about philosophy, search for the absolute truth. The next aphorism of Vedanta Sutra is Janmadi Asya Yataha. That, so, the first one is Atato Brahma Jigyasa. Now is the time to jigyasa, means to be inquisitive, to desire to know Brahman. Brahman can be translated in many ways, can be the translation as simple as God. Now is the time to inquire about God. In more, let's say, philosophical details way, the word Brahman means the ultimate spirit, someone translated as the absolute truth, or the summum bonum, like that. Atato Brahma Jigyasa. So now we're supposed to inquire about Brahman, the absolute. What is the absolute truth? What is the nature of God? And the next aphorism is Janmadi Asya Yataha. That Brahman is Janmadi Yasya Yataha. He from whom everything comes. Jammadi Yasya. Jamma means birth, Adi means etc. Means everything that he from whom everything is generated. That is Brahman. That's the first definition of Brahman. That is a very significant statement in the very beginning of Vedanta, because it indicates that we're looking at the source of everything. There is a difference between the concept of God and the concept of the absolute truth, or what they call in Sanskrit Param Satyam, the ultimate truth, or the summum bonum, the highest good, or the whole, the complete whole, everything. There is a difference. For example, you may have a higher God in the pantheon of gods. One of the gods is the highest God, more power, the God that has most power. But the absolute truth, the God as the absolute truth is not the God that has most power, but is he who has all power. And the definition of the absolute truth is found in the Vedic literature. It says Aishvaryasya, Samagrasya, Viryasya, Yashasastriya, Jnana and Vairagya. That the absolute truth, as this, they have shortlisted 6 major, what they call opulences, or assets that the absolute truth has in full, and these are the absolute truth has all power. He doesn't have most power, but all power. He is the most. He has all beauty. He has all renouncement, all knowledge. So, someone who possesses these 6 qualities in full, he is the absolute truth. In the Vedic literature, the genre of literature in the Vedas is called the Puranas, which means histories. Purana literally means old. The historical books about history. They talk also about other subject matter. And amongst them, the Bhagavad Purana is considered one of the most important and one of the biggest also, most comprehensive. The Srimad Bhagavata or Bhagavad Purana is considered by scholars within the Vedic tradition to be the natural commentaries on the Vedanta philosophy, and obviously also on the Vedanta Sutra. So much so that it starts in the same way. Also, the Srimad Bhagavatam, the Bhagavad Purana, starts with the statement that Jammadhyasayata, that the absolute truth, Param Satyam, the supreme truth, the highest truth, is He from whom everything emanates. In there, in the Srimad Bhagavatam, we find a verse which is in the first canto, second chapter, verse 11, where it is the absolute truth is described. And he says, Vadanti tattva vidas tattvam yajnanam advayam brahmeti paramatmeti bhagavan iti shabdyate. That this verse reads as that the tattvavidas, those who have seen the truth, those who know tattva. Tattva also is another word for truth, ontological truth, or absolute truth in this sense. So, those who are tattvavid, those who are seeing the truth, we may know this Veda is vision, it's the same word, cognate with the English word vision. Those who see truth, those who see philosophical truth, not trivial truth, those who see the absolute truth, they say, Vadanti, they say that this absolute knowledge, Advayam Agyayam, that Vadanti Tattva Vidas Tattvam Yajnanam Advayam, they see this Advaya, non-dual Tattva, non-dual knowledge, as being comprised of three aspects: Brahmeti, Paramatmeti, Bhagavaniti. This absolute truth is comprised of Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan. Brahman, in this context, refers to the impersonal Brahman, the impersonal energy of the Lord, all-pervading impersonal energy of the Lord. Paramatma means the supreme super soul, translated super soul. It means the form of the Lord, which is present in all living entities' heart. And Bhagavan, the Supreme Person. So these are three aspects of the Absolute Truth. The Absolute Truth includes everything. In the Bhagavad Gita, a preliminary description of the Absolute Truth is given when the 5 topics which comprise the Absolute Truth are discussed, and they are the living entity, the Supreme Lord, material energy, material nature, known as Prakriti in Sanskrit, Kala, time, and karma, activities. All these 5 topics taken together constitute the Absolute Truth.